Yeah,
So how are you?
I'm great. Obviously, a bit not satisfied with the performance or end result, I should say. But I'm great. Happy to be here. Happy to be playing these majors, and looking forward for the next one.
Of course. What was your yesterday's program? You didn't play at all, so did you play some dotes like outside or go shopping or something?
Yesterday was another work day for us. We spent most of the day together, and we played some games, but we also went over the tournament as a team, like how we felt, and we had our debrief together.
Yeah, of course. Liquid denies S4's 1000 win in pro scene. You are close to. Is it something you are focusing at, or you are just don't care about this?
These statistics for those kind of games don't really matter. They're just funny, I think, at least for us. There's a lot of wins that were really like that I'm always going to remember, and then there are a lot of wins that I already forgot.
Sure.
What number I'm at now, that doesn't matter. I'm only thinking ahead.
Yeah, of course. We've had a couple good weeks. Recently, you won some qualifiers. It seems your team is working like better. What's different?
Well, when we first started this season, we came back from a longer break, and we obviously changed one player, which does change a lot in the team. But the thing that really made the difference between how we were performing back then to now is hard work and teamwork.
Yeah.
These are the two things that I think got us to where we are now, where we're no longer losing to certain teams. Like these qualifier games, they can be scary, but if you're good enough, you're going to be very hard to take a map off, and that's something that we've achieved now. Now we're just looking to get that final step to get into the tier 1 teams games and take games from off everybody.
And can it be about resolution? Like he's more used to play with you. Does it matter now, or is it about whole team play?
Of course, it matters for the new guy. I mean, the 4 of us plus our coach, the 5 of us, have now been working together for over a year. Like I've been now working with Jarex and S4 for a year and a half, and a lot of things that we went through, we don't have to go through again, or if we do, it goes quicker. Whereas resolution, it's the first time for some things. It's the first time playing a major for us. So yeah.
After these couple of weeks, a lot of people have high expectations from you for this tournament. What was your expectations? Because I think it's very different from you and the people and the fans. What was your expectations for this?
Our expectation was to come here and be amongst the top 4 to 5 teams, and I do think we were. Unfortunately, the way the format is, like we ended up meeting Vichy and Liquid. Like these were the 2 teams to knock us out, but at the same time, we also looked at each game individually and how they went. And game 1 against Liquid and our game against Vichy went very well for a long time, which also meant that it could have quickly gone the other way.
Yeah.
If you could say, if we managed to beat those, then we're suddenly top 4.
It was a little bit weird that you had 2 wins, 2 losses, and still didn't make it from group stage.
Yeah, some tournaments have different formats, and sometimes you end up with like you might be in the top 5 position in ladder wise or like team strength wise, but then the way the format is, you meet the stronger teams early, and you don't get that second chance. So
yeah. You finish 7th or 8th place. Was it disappointing that you have no points? Should be there some new way to distribute points for tournaments? I mean, there was 16 teams. You were in the middle, and you have nothing. Is it bad? Or?
Well, I'm not really sure how my stand is on this yet. I have given the system a bit of thought, but I also know that this is their first year of running these DPC points. Maybe things aren't the way they're supposed to be, but in the future things will probably change. Yeah, I don't really have much to say because I didn't think about it too much. But hopefully, the top 8 teams that are gonna get this direct invite to TI, they all have a good amount of points to show for, and not top 8th team was a minor winner that only won one minor and didn't do anything at any other tournament, and then they got an invite just because this is the way the system works, where top 4 gets points. But yeah, it's not for me to change or say much about right now. Like I haven't given it too much thought.
Okay, last questions. It's a bit out of Dota. What would be your real life job if there would be no esport?
I'd be working with dogs.
Dogs?
Yeah, I'd be working with dogs and dog psychology and teaching
Dog psychology?
and teaching people about my perception of like dogs and how they think.
Okay.
Because I think there's a big lack in the world. Like I think this goes for a lot of pets. I'm mostly interested in dogs, and I think people don't give them the right. I wouldn't say credit, but they don't give them the right status in the family household, where they're more of a partner or a companion rather than just a pet.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Thank you for interview.
Of course.
I hope you will perform better next time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.